For decades, Somalia was synonymous with chaos, famine, pirates, and warlords. The world watched from a distance, labeling it a failed state, too complex to fix. International aid rarely reached those in need, and Mogadishu's streets bore the scars of endless conflict. Hope was rare, the future bleak. Then, unexpectedly, a new partner arrived: Turkey. Turkish flags appeared on construction sites, doctors staffed new hospitals, and engineers rebuilt infrastructure. Unlike others, Turkey's approach was hands-on and visible, signaling a real shift. Turkish workers moved freely, sending a message stability was possible, and Somalia was more than a headline. This partnership began to reshape Somalia's landscape, offering new opportunities and raising tough questions. Was Turkey's involvement humanitarian, or a strategic move to project power and secure resources? Somalia now stands at a crossroads, its future tied to Ankara's ambitions. Turkey's connection to Somalia isn't new. It dates back to the Ottoman Empire. In the 16th century, Ottomans allied with Somali sultanates to counter Portuguese expansion, leaving a legacy of shared history. This distant past set the stage for modern ties. In 2011, during a devastating famine, Recep Tayyip Erdoğan, then Turkey's prime minister, visited Mogadishu, the first non-African leader to do so in decades. He walked the streets, visited camps, and embraced Somali children, a gesture that resonated deeply. Erdogan's visit transformed Turkey's image overnight, seen as a compassionate friend, not just another foreign power. From then on, Turkey's engagement was framed as the return of a long-lost brother. The Ottoman connection became a tool of public diplomacy, presenting modern involvement as a continuation of historic friendship. This narrative of shared heritage built trust and acceptance that other partners struggled to achieve. Turkey's presence was no longer foreign intervention, but a rekindling of brotherhood. This foundation of mutual respect has shaped the relationship ever since. For Somalis, Turkey became a symbol of dignity and hope. After Erdogan's visit, Turkey's promises quickly became reality. Turkish companies took direct control of rebuilding, not just funding from afar. The Aden Ade International Airport was modernized by Favori LLC, transforming first impressions of Somalia. The port of Mogadishu, managed by Al Bayrak Group, saw major upgrades, boosting efficiency and government revenue. These projects gave Somalia vital independent income, reducing reliance on foreign aid. In health, the Recep Tayyip Erdoğan Hospital brought state-of-the-art care, with Turkish and Somali staff working side by side. Turkey built schools and offered thousands of scholarships, creating a new generation of Turkish-educated Somali professionals. Unlike Western aid, Turkish support is visible and immediate: roads, hospitals, schools. This approach generated immense goodwill and public support. Somalis could see and use the results, fostering a sense of progress and partnership. Turkey's model set a new standard for foreign engagement in Somalia. Turkey's most strategic investment is in Somalia's security. In 2017, Camp Turksum opened in Mogadishu, Turkey's largest overseas military base. It trains thousands of Somali soldiers, building a professional army from scratch. Turkish officers teach everything from basic tactics to special operations, aiming for a cohesive, loyal force. The Gorgor and Hormuz units trained here have become elite forces against al-Shabaab. This deep military partnership gives Turkey significant influence over Somalia's security apparatus. Turkish-trained officers often speak Turkish and hold Ankara in high regard. While crucial for stability, this embeds Turkish influence at the heart of Somalia's future. Somalia's location is among the world's most strategic. Its coastline borders the Gulf of Aden and Indian Ocean, near the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, a choke point for global trade. Instability here once fueled piracy, disrupting shipping and costing billions. Turkey's presence positions it as a key security provider in this vital corridor. The Horn of Africa is now a battleground for global and regional powers, all vying for influence. Turkey's deep engagement gives it a unique advantage, bypassing crowded Djibouti ports. For Ankara, Somalia is a strategic anchor in Africa, and a gateway to broader influence. This partnership is central to Turkey's 21st century ambitions. Somalia's potential goes beyond location. It's believed to hold vast, untapped oil and gas reserves offshore. Years of conflict kept these resources out of reach, but stability has reignited international competition. In 2024, Somalia granted Turkey exclusive rights to explore and develop its maritime oil and gas, sidelining other energy giants. For energy-dependent Turkey, this is a major win. The deal also covers fisheries, with Turkish naval support to protect Somali waters and secure valuable stocks. Onshore, Somalia's minerals remain largely unexplored, but Turkey is well positioned to lead future development. This resource partnership transforms aid into long-term economic investment. Turkey's commitment is now tied to the promise of immense financial returns. Turkey's success in Somalia is rooted in powerful, unseen ties, shared religion and culture. Both nations are predominantly Sunni Muslim, creating an immediate bond. Turkey is seen as a brotherly nation, not a distant foreign power. This religious connection shapes Turkish public diplomacy, framed as Islamic solidarity and historical brotherhood. Turkish aid workers and soldiers share daily life and customs, reinforcing kinship. Mosques, holidays, and even Turkish soap operas deepen cultural affinity. Turkish dramas popular in Somalia present a relatable, aspirational model. This soft power builds trust and public goodwill, especially among youth. Turkey's cultural and religious ties make its engagement more effective and welcomed. This shared identity is the glue holding the partnership together. Turkey's deepening role in Somalia brings both opportunity and risk. Turkish investment has rebuilt infrastructure, created jobs, and strengthened the army. But heavy reliance on one partner raises concerns about dependency and sovereignty. Long-term contracts and exclusive resource deals give Turkey control over key sectors. Some Somalis worry decisions are shifting from Mogadishu to Ankara. While many are grateful, others call for transparency and diversified partnerships. The challenge is to harness Turkish support without trading one dependency for another. This dilemma is common for developing nations reliant on powerful allies. Somalia must balance growth with independence, ensuring a partnership of equals. The path chosen now will shape Somalia's future for generations. As Somalia rebuilds, Turkey's influence is unmatched. The partnership, born in crisis and built on shared identity, has changed Somalia's trajectory. Turkey's direct, visible engagement has delivered results and hope. Yet, with support comes influence, economic, military, and political. Turkey is a rising power with its own interests, not a charity. Somalia risks trading short-term gains for long-term autonomy. The line between partnership and patronage is thin. Ultimately, Somalia's future depends on its own leaders and people. They must leverage this partnership to build strong, independent institutions. The story of Turkey and Somalia is still unfolding. Its final chapter, yet to be written.